And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final ECW before the pay-per-view on the 26th. I'm very excited. With me as always is Retro. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing fantastic, but we do have a third guest.
We do. JamSaw from the main brand AEW. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing great. It's fantastic to be here. I'm very excited to see things leading up to our pay-per-view that we're also going to be involved in together.
Yes.
New Year's in New York, I think, is the name of it.
Yes. New York's New Year. Yes, you are correct. And since we're skipping next Friday, so this will be the final sister show before the pay-per-view, we're throwing out a mini one where it's Vince McMahon has put together the main brand champions versus the sister show champions. So, if Mark Henry somehow keeps his world title on the main brand next Tuesday, it will be Mark Henry versus our world champion, Buddy Murphy, who I feel like could give your boy a run for his money.
I'm still rooting Buddy. He kicked all kinds of butt throughout the whole tournament and took back his title from the very beginning.
Now, JamSaw, do you agree that Buddy could quite possibly bring home the title if he faces Mark Henry?
I do think there's a pretty big potential that he could. I mean, he wants it more than Henry. Henry's old. He's just about ready to retire.
Yep.
So I do think that he has what it takes to get that championship back. Tonight, however, I'm going to put my money on Christian just because the fellow Canadian and all.
Right, yes. So what's going to happen tonight is we have a men's battle royale and a female's battle royale. So what's happening is each member is put in a team of a female and a male. And what's happening is you don't have to be the last one standing. It's however eliminations that you score go towards your team. And the team with the most eliminations will face the current champions, Cesaro and Ruby, for the mixed gender tag team titles at the main brand sister show pay-per-view. So that's gonna be hella fun. So JamSaw has his money on Christian. Do you have your money on Kazarni like I do, Retro?
Is Buddy there?
Buddy is. So Buddy is actually teaming up with Billy Kay. So Buddy is representing his side right now. So
I gotta go with Buddy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's a loyalty thing.
So the teams is Christian and Tamina, Bobby Lashley and Ember Moon, Luke Harper and Sarah Logan, Kazarni and Alicia Fox, and Buddy and Billy. So
yeah, I'm gonna go Buddy and Billy.
Yeah. Listen, I'm sticking with Kazarni and Alicia Fox. I hope they go on to face the current champions at the pay-per-view.
I just love the idea of Team B&B.
Yep.
You must be Kazraini for voting for Kazarni.
I am Kiz crazy. Oh, Buddy's out. Oh, okay. No, okay.
He's already gone.
So this is so this is what is funny with the situation. It doesn't matter if Buddy was eliminated with 0 points. If Billy Kay can eliminate all 4 other women, then they still have a chance. So that's why this point system is factoring in and why it's somewhat can work to the weaker opponent's advantage.
Yeah.
And fuck.
Christian getting ready to eliminate Kazarni. Is Bobby Lashley gonna help?
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, they are. They're like, hey, we don't like this guy. He's a little out of place here. Even though he's wrestling like us, he needs to get right on out.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure they just don't like his hair. I mean, you got Bobby Lashley's bald. Christian's got a nice short haircut.
Yep.
He's that funky dude, and he's like, get the hell out of here.
Oh, shit.
Just,
Oh,
you put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Oh, jeez. Now,
Bobby almost eliminated, but rolls back in. And Christian working on Kazarni in the center of the ring.
yep.
Yeah, Kazarni's just getting beat to crap over and over because nobody wants in the ring.
Oh.
They still want him here.
That's pretty much been his history in Blood Brawl.
Yep.
He's
Just getting beaten to crap
Oh.
all the way around the ring in hopes of winning. He gets close, but then he loses immediately.
So,
Bobby eliminating Harper there, which is no surprise given his history with Daniel Bryan.
yep. And Luke Harper is out with 0 points as well. So, I mean, if Kazarni can eliminate one of these guys, what shit, then he might have a fighting chance for Alicia Fox as well. Whoa.
Look at him down there. He's just walking on the outside. He's like, oh, my head. He's just
I mean-
getting
Have a nice
framed
back.
down a little bit.
So being the former champ, does that put a bigger target on Kazarni's back?
Well, for sure. I would think it does put a target on his back, but I mean, he's also not the strongest one. But Christian's smart. You know, he knows Bobby Lashley back from WWE days. Kazarni was not really all that tight with the crew back in the
Correct.
day. So I think Christian and Bobby Lashley could team up to take Kazarni out.
Okay.
Right, and from what I can tell, it seems as though since they have that history and they're just kind of taking Kazarni as the odd man out, and if they take him out together, they can actually, like, you know, if they have any beef, they can settle it one-on-one at least.
Yeah.
Definitely, totally agree.
That way, you know, they can settle it one-on-one and be like, okay, now that everybody's out of the ring, we can settle business.
Oh, fuck. So,
Bobby taking out Kazarni, Christian, ever the opportunist, like his former tag team buddy, Edge, the ultimate opportunist, sees a way to eliminate Bobby Lashley and steal the thunder.
yep.
Man, he immediately saw Bobby just taking a bit of a breather, and he took advantage of it right away.
Oh, fuck!
That was
Bobby
fucking
immediately
bullshit.
just immediately flung him, and he rolled over.
So the final...
What was that?
So the final score for the men's battle royale is Bobby Lashley with 4 points and Christian with 1 point. So I'm just saying, if any of the women can eliminate the 5 others, they have a chance to help their team go on to the finals. Because Luke Harper, Kazarni, and Buddy Murphy really didn't do much.
Bobby
man,
just
and
kind
I
of
was-
was an apex.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, I was very surprised with that finish, man. I thought seeing Christian just eliminated that quickly and that easily.
Mm-hmm.
Man, maybe he should retire.
I'm telling you. I mean, the only person that's really been a threat to a world title is Buddy Murphy, Kazarni, and Cesaro. And it was just Kazarni, the only reason why he's a threat is because he was the only one that dethroned Cesaro, yeah. Which was very shocking.
Yeah, back at the original one, he
Yep.
was able to dethrone Cesaro
Yep.
after all this time.
Yep.
But then he immediately lost it by the next round with
Yes.
Buddy Murphy.
Yes. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Buddy was the inaugural champion, and then Cesaro took it from him. Then he went on a rampage, destroying all likes of hell. Retired the Big Show, who you thought didn't stand a chance against him, and you were right. Retro. He put his title on the line for Big Show's career. The Big Show lost, and now we're here. Ooh, nice.
Incredible.
Nice, Billy. Nice, Billy.
I think Billy almost getting eliminated by Amber
Almost.
there.
Whoa! Shit.
Billy's getting chucked around.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
but it's kind of smart of Billy, too. If she stays in the action like that and the focus is on her, as long as they're not tossing her out of the ring, she can take the abuse and let the bigger opponents take each other out.
Right.
Yeah,
Correct.
she was just kind of on the ground there. But now she's getting thrown around by everybody, getting tossed around a little bit.
Now, since Ember Moon is teaming up with Bobby Lashley, does the fact that Bobby went 4-1 against the whole crew, does that put a bigger target on Moon's back, or do you think that that lights a fire right under her ass?
I would think that would get her inspired to do as good as her partner.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Ember Moon's the type to just sit back and let somebody carry her, so she's going to want to earn her spot there as well.
Perfect. Oh, shit.
Alicia Fox, though, man, has been a huge shock ever since coming on the scene.
Yes.
With Blood Brawl. She was not doing all that great in her former promotions,
Nope.
either WWE or ECW. But here, she's found an environment where she can actually succeed. I think she's won more matches than she has lost. Ooh, and eliminating Sarah Logan. No, it wasn't Sarah Logan.
It was Tamina. So that puts Fox and Kazarni at 1. So if she can eliminate the entire crew, then they might have a chance.
Yeah, stop dreaming, Brock.
Listen.
Let's see. Oh no. Here goes Billy. She's on the ropes again.
Oh, no. Ooh, nice. Alicia Fox. There you go.
Yeah, but Billy's shown that she has a lot of ring awareness. She's able to get out of some pretty sticky situations.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't put it past her to figure out how to get one over on Ember Moon.
Correct.
Man, Ember is just taking her to town with those kicks and dodges.
Yeah, she's fucking on fire right now.
Like her hair.
She should be. She had enough time off. So
Yeah.
She's coming back with a vengeance.
Oh, yeah. Now, what do you think about the style change that Sarah Logan went through when she fought Tamina in that old abandoned house?
I'm not 100% sure with that, because it almost looks like the uniforms of the Better Than Utopians from the main brand.
Right.
So I don't know if she's like a...
She's hanging and she's...
Ooh.
Ooh, she's out. She is out.
So,
Now it's just Ember Moon, Billy Kay,
and Sarah
one of
Logan.
the more
Yeah.
intimidating.
So Kazarni is out,
Yes.
right?
Yep. So Kazarni is fully out.
Billy has gotten a point, which does help with the team.
Yes. So her and yeah. But I don't know, man. Something's got to go for Ember for Ember Moon to make an impact on her team. Oh,
And who's Sarah with again?
Sarah Logan is
Christian,
with
or was it
Harper.
Tamina that was with Christian?
Harper. Sarah is with Harper, and Tamina was with Christian.
Well, shitty.
Yep. Oh, nice
I
reversal.
was hoping Sarah might be with Christian and give him an opportunity.
Right?
He just got immediately chucked out by Bobby.
I'm hearing this from backstage. There's been a change of plans.
God.
Christian, never mind.
Oh, super kick. Is that Vince?
All right. Ember Moon versus Billy. Let's see how this goes.
Oh,
Boom!
damn.
Billy is determined. She is determined to keep
Jesus.
the spot.
Dropping that leg right
Yep.
off Ember.
Whap!
That could have been a pin if this was a regular match, but
I think she calls that the muff driver, doesn't she?
ooh.
The muff driver. I would have said that looks like the whap.
We're all drowning. Oh shit.
Ooh, she's just driving her knee.
Yep.
The bronze kneecap.
But they say your
Right into the
elbow
corner.
but they say your elbow is the sharpest part of your body. So wouldn't you think to to utilize your elbow at all cost?
Well, I would think that your teeth are the sharpest part of your body.
Touche.
Use them to tear meat, but that's just me and science.
Oh, so,
I would just worry about hitting the funny bone
ooh.
with using your elbow.
That's true, man. That's why they wear elbow pads, man, to keep from hitting that funny bone, or at least not having it affect you as badly. I'm surprised they don't wear steel-toed boots in the ring because, man, I've stubbed my toe in the middle of the night and fuck, man, I'm just about ready to submit when that happens.
Imagine if, out of nowhere, Kazarni pulls out of his pocket
Oh!
some Legos.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ember Moon taking it, so Bobby Lashley and Ember Moon move on.
Yeah, so with 6 points totaled, they are going on to face Cesaro and Ruby. Who are you predicting for that?
And totaled is what they did to the other teams.
Yes. So who are you guys predicting on that? Retro, let's start with you. Who and why do you think is going to win this?
Man, Bobby or Cesaro?
Mm-hmm.
That is a big question, because I remember correctly, Bobby almost beat Cesaro,
Yep.
but he lost.
Correct.
Just last minute. And I guess this whole match before, he's practicing moves on Christian,
Mm-hmm.
who was almost looking like Cesaro because they're both bald.
Right.
He's practicing. So we shall see. I'm leaving it up to chance. I'm not putting any bets down just yet.
All right, JamSaw.
Well, I mean, like, I'm gonna vote for Cesaro just because, like, he is the Swiss Superman. You know, he is an underdog that people have been rooting for years and years, and he has so much technical knowledge and such charisma. If he was just allowed, really, the opportunity to really flourish, which he seems to have here in Blood Brawl.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a feeling that Cesaro will help pull it up. But keep in mind, they've also got their tag team partners
Yes.
to contend with as well. Ember Moon, very fierce competitor, and probably not going to let things go super easily. I would love to see Cesaro win that.
Perfect. So we got those predictions. So this part of the show is heavy machinery versus Deuce and Domino, who Retro really thinks is I wouldn't say they're your favorite, but they're an odd couple. Like they are a odd theme of the Greasers. You really weren't expecting that.
Well, yeah. I mean, who wrestles in denim jeans?
I mean, like when you're growing up in the 50s, right?
Right?
And you're putting oil in your hair, you're gonna fight in whatever clothes that your mom can afford to buy you.
True.
And unfortunately, they still live in the basement of their mom's place.
That's true.
Do you want to know? I told Brock about this
Mm-hmm.
when they were first introduced. Do you know where the term greaser came from?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they would use motor oil to slick back their hair.
Yeah, you got it.
I did not
You
know that.
Got it.
I did not know that when he
Well,
he brought it up.
All you need to do is have a wife that likes musicals and watch Grease, and you'll understand.
So, with that being said, what do you think of their characters now, seeing them for a couple months, Retro?
They still haven't grown on me.
Oh, okay.
I just keep thinking just Grease Lightning or Sharks versus Jets, and it's like, oh, come on.
Oh.
But I mean, that's what I would love to see them break out into, like, snapping in song and do some crazy.
You see them come out of the corner, and they're just walking right next to each other, snapping their fingers, diving towards the enemy. It's their intimidation tactics.
That's it. It's the jive knee, turkey. Bang.
So let me get your guys' predictions. Between Heavy and Deuce and Team AOP and the newly reclaimed, who you will see for the very first time here tonight, Breezango. They're all fighting.
I won't see for the very first time.
No, but this will be Retro's first time. But he was familiar with Fandango. He knew of Fandango, so that's why I was very excited to announce them tonight. But these four teams are fighting for the 2 spots for a triple threat tag to fight the undefeated Usos. Is this the time that the Usos are going to lose their tag titles?
I'm thinking, unfortunately, no. I think that the Usos have a grip on that gold and they don't want to let it go. You know, they have that old school mentality. They come from a huge wrestling background. You know, Roman Reigns is their cousin.
Yep.
They're probably the most formidable team that you guys have on the roster. But I do think that Breezango can definitely give them a hell of a going for. And even between these two teams, either one of them that goes through can definitely stand in the same ring toe-to-toe with them in good standing. Unfortunately, I think from this match, I have a feeling it's going to be Otis and Tucker.
Okay.
I prefer it would be Deuce and Domino. But I have a feeling Otis and Tucker just have been working a lot more recently and improving, that they might have the edge.
Retro.
They have been working really well as a team. Otis and Tucker have actually done really well in the previous tournaments that we've had.
Yep.
But they always get just behind on the last bit and they lose.
But this isn't the last bit yet. See, if they win here, they move on to that triple threat. So this is not where they get eliminated. I have a feeling they're going to dominate here. And I have a feeling they're like you said, they're gonna choke when the big match happens. Like, look at that maneuver by Deuce there, trying to attack Otis while he was doing the worm.
But you can't take out the big man.
Oh, we got a 1, a 2.
Ooh.
Oh.
Deuce says no. Deuce says no.
He hit his own buddy.
He hit his own partner.
Oh, look at the strength of that man, though.
Up the ladder. Cruz, like, hey man, you want to help me with this ladder?
Oh, now Tucker's smacking Otis in the face with the ladder.
Oh, into the corner.
Wouldn't it be funny if fucking Otis covered Tucker in one?
Oh shit! Whoop! Nice elbow drop.
Dropping elbows and
there
Otis sneaking in for that pin.
1, 2. Oh!
Nope.
Only a 2 count. Domino coming back into the ring to try to help his buddy.
Now, let me ask you: were you a fan of their character when they were in the WWE in the mid 2000s?
I did kind of like it, I won't lie. And I mean, I think the real...
Oh, kick out.
Oh, 2 count. Sorry for stopping. It's just when the count started happening, I didn't want to talk over that.
Here we go.
Nope, let him up.
When I was a kid and I would hang out at my grandma's place, she used to put on this TV show called Happy Days.
Yep.
Oh man.
Happy Days had the Fonz, and the Fonz was a greaser. So to me, it was kind of like bringing the Fonz back. Hey.
Right.
That reminds me of Family Guy when he made the Church of Fonz.
Yeah.
And then instead of let us pray, it's just let us aid.
Let us aid.
Oh, it looks like Otis is trying to get out there.
Boom. Domino taking Otis down real quick.
Oh, super kick.
Kick to the face, and I think he's going to go for a cover. That would be the smart move.
Oh, here he goes with the pin.
1,
2.
Oh, nope, not
well, now it's a party. We're setting up a table. We're setting up a ladder.
Where them
chairs? Ladder on the table. I'm gonna freak out.
Oh shit!
This move by Tucker, catching Domino, slamming him down on his knee.
Oh yeah.
And the flex.
Is he going for an avalanche? Come on, pick him up.
It's looking like he might be.
He's like, do it.
Or maybe Otis will do it instead.
Yeah, Otis.
Tucker's gonna play defense. Oh, gets caught by Deuce.
Fuck.
Oh.
Otis, do something.
Otis from behind.
There you go.
Behind.
There you go. Now he's gonna focus on him.
Now he's gonna do the avalanche. Come on, yeah.
Oh shit.
Do it.
Here we go. Oh, it is.
Ow. Fuck.
Come on, Tucker.
And the ladder.
There
Here's the
you
pin.
go. Go for
Oh.
Jeez,
Right as the arm was coming down.
Yep.
I guess the saying goes, you can't keep a good greaser down unless there's a car.
He took some grease lightning before the match.
Oh shit! He
Sounds
is.
like some kind of drug.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, Otis, there you go.
Otis, just a one-man wrecking crew, but Deuce looking a little bit
Yeah, confused.
concussed, maybe running into the ropes like that.
Oh,
A
nice.
little bit concussed. Otis is just smacking around.
Nice.
Oh,
Knocking
close
Deuce
line.
down to the ground, but Domino's working on Tucker, taking him to the outside. Going back to the
Maybe
corner,
Otis
going for
can-
another avalanche.
Maybe he can get him down this time and get a pin. Ooh, right into each other. He's like, hey, I'll trade you.
Nice.
Oh, he's
That's
like,
what you
oh.
call ring awareness, man. He saw Domino coming in, knocked the weapon right out of his hands, working on his
Roll him back
opponent.
out.
Oh, on the ladder.
Oh, on the corner of the
Oh,
ladder.
Jesus.
It's like stepping on a giant Lego.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's
Oh.
something you don't want to tell your chiropractor about.
Oh, what's...
Like I said, I think
Remember.
Deuce is concussed.
Oh, here
He
we
was
go.
like, I should have
One.
pinned earlier.
Yep.
Ooh.
That was a one
Just
count.
a one count. Again, showing Otis the tank that he is unable to keep him down. Even
Oh, the
though he
kendo
had-
stick.
Picking him up. Nice clothesline from...
Looks like he's doing the dance. Oh, he did a little swing around and clotheslined him.
Yep.
not seeing much in the way of like double team maneuvers here. They're really focusing one-on-one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess they think they can handle him one-on-one.
Yeah, true.
Man. Oh, come on, Otis, help your team. He's just
thinking
standing
of
there.
right?
No,
Oh,
Otis!
no, he's going out of the ring. 1, 2,
No!
3.
Otis!
And Deuce and Domino moving on. So,
Wow.
you know, it's an
Just
interesting
kinda-
match.
Otis was just kind of, hey, man, you got this. Then he just hears 2, and he's like, wait, what? Let me get back in. And then it's 3.
That's maybe you don't got this.
Damn. Shit. All right. So far, the two teams that are announced is the Usos and Deuce and Domino. I was very impressed with both of these teams here, but Otis just made a dumb choice, went out, and he really should have stayed in.
A dumb choice.
A dumb choice.
That's very, very fitting.
I'm telling you.
The dumb choice.
Shit.
Is that...
That's exactly what Tucker's gonna say back. Otis, man, you made the dumb choice.
Is that an antonym to Deuce and Domino? The dum-dums?
Dumb and dumb. Oh, well, all right. Shit. I hope that
Man, you should download the Dumb and Dumber Boys and have them be on the show.
Damn. Shit. All right. So I really hope that what they showed here tonight proves that Deuce and Domino deserve to wear gold around their waist.
Well, I will tell you one thing, man. They didn't drop a deuce on this match.
God damn. It's true. So up next is Fandango and Brees versus the AOP. With it being so close to a title match that some would say they didn't deserve or anything, do you think this one match backs up that they deserve a that they deserve to be in the top rankings for a title shot?
I think Brazongo does, man, just because I love what they did in the past, and I think they paid their dues enough to be given that kind of opportunity. AOP, keep in mind, on the main show,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't really perform that well.
Nope.
They fought and they cheated like 3 different times to finally get the titles, and they weren't able to retain them longer than a month.
Correct. Whoop! Suplex. Nope, never mind. Ooh,
Now, the only unfortunate thing here is that the AOP have the size advantage, but I think that Brazongo have the style advantage.
yes. I do agree that
They
they.
are quite flamboyant looking, but they can really like bring the power if they need to.
Oh yeah, yeah, and they were very underrated. I heard a story that when Fandango first came, Vince was trying to push him hard to being a world champion, and he wanted Chris Jericho to give him a push to make him a superstar, and Chris Jericho was pissed about it at first, and then right by the end of his career, Fandango was nothing more than just a step stool.
See, I think that's one of the biggest problems with WWE is they go too gimmicky with it. I understand you need a bit of a gimmick, but I mean, you have Fandango being like this guy that comes out as a dancer. We've seen that kind of gimmick before. You know, we've seen different kind of guys coming out with that kind of style.
Yep.
Not exactly what's got going on.
I can't remember his name. I think his name was Venus.
Val Venus?
Yeah, Val Venus.
Oh boy, you're going back to the early 2000s with that one.
Yeah, Val Venus was one of those people.
Yeah. Val Penis is what I used to call him when I was younger.
But I mean, you had Adam Rose, who would come out with that friggin' row of people behind him, sucking on a lollipop, skipping around like a queen, which is fine, man. Whatever, if you want to do with your gimmick that way. But then when Adam Rose got fired or got let go for whatever reason he got let go, then they bring in what's his name? I can't remember his name. Jose? No Way Jose.
Yep.
It was the exact same freaking gimmick, except you changed the music. It was still this guy coming out and a bunch of people behind him dancing.
Yep.
It made me think a little bit of like The Godfather would come out dancing with all his hoes.
Right.
It's the same shit recycled over and over again, and as a longtime fan, I get bored of it. I want to see reinvention. I want to see something new. I don't want the same recycled garbage thrown in my face.
Right.
Sorry, my diet is over.
Damn, Breezy's just running a house right now. Whoop.
I told you, man, a really underrated team. Tyler Breeze, an underrated superstar. I wish he'd been given more of a serious gimmick instead of just being like the little glamour model dude.
Yep.
Right.
Damn. Whoop. So what are you thinking about them on their first night here tonight, sir?
I think it's fantastic. I think they're dominating and showing why they deserve that spot to go for the title.
They are certainly battling like any way they can to keep on top of everything.
Yep, I do agree. I mean, they took their debut match and they're making it a show. They're making it something that you're gonna talk about the following weekend.
Well, there's a reason why this match is the main event.
Yes, yep. Well, Chad Gable saw something in them, and it's showing that he is a great judge of character. Oh, fuck.
For sure, man, and I think Chad Gable's another one of those superstars that got fucked over with crap gimmicks. He was part of the American Alphas. Like, he was... the American Alphas were very much a Team Angle spin-off, but also kind of their own thing.
Right.
And then the whole G garbage happened. Mm-hmm. That pissed me off. And it's like, you don't take an Olympic athlete and make him a joke.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, I have to change that a little bit, because Kurt Angle did some really funny shit with the little tiny cowboy hats and the got milk stuff.
Yep.
But I mean, that was like actual comedy and not ridicule comedy, where you're like, oh, he's a tiny guy, let's call him Shorty. Give me a fucking break, man. We're not in high school anymore.
No, like you wouldn't have Kurt adapt to the Shorty G. You wouldn't have Kurt do what like,
you wouldn't call him Baldy K.
Right. Right.
He's Kurt Angle. He's an Olympic athlete. Chad Gable, same thing. Olympic level athlete.
Yep. Like
imagine if Michael Phelps, they gave him a name like Aqualad.
Right. Exactly. Right. Exactly. It's you wouldn't. You got to put respect on the name, and doing that to the likes of Chad Gable, it's like spitting in the face of what he's done before.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, like, I'm all for character evolution as long as the characters that come afterwards are worth something. Shorty G didn't go anywhere.
Right.
Like Brazongo, like each had kind of their own thing, and then they did Fashion Police. That worked well, man. Like I thought the two, it was the perfect way to meld the two kind of styles together into one unit, and
right.
they work really well together. And their flamboyant nature
right.
together make them kind of special team. That they have a chemistry, they have a je ne sais quoi, you know?
Yeah, I agree. But goddamn, they are running ship here tonight. They might be on the defense right now, but they've been on offense like 90% of the time.
See, look here, man. The back flip, the little.
Oh, here we go. Here we go with the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so close.
That was right there.
Damn.
It's like 2 3/4.
Yep. Fuck.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Razar or Akam like showboating to the crowd.
Yep. Ooh, nice.
Man, seriously though, they're Brazongo are just dominating. No matter what AOP keeps throwing at them, they find ways to be the last man standing.
And it seems like they've really cornered Razar at the moment. Oh shit.
2 on 1.
Danged.
Shit. Oh.
Boom.
Damn.
Whoa.
Go for that cover. Somebody go for the cover.
Oh, he's picking him up. Oh shit! No, he fell over. No.
Fandango fucking his partner over by mistake.
Oh shit! Oh, what's he going for? Come
Man,
on.
is this a repeat of Deuce and Domino?
Right? Oh, watch out! Oh.
Oh. Fandango almost able to run interference.
Almost. And it seems like they're trying to do the whole capitalize on one person thing, which you said is the best tactic in a tag match, is eliminate one and focus on the other.
Definitely. Yeah, that's definitely one way. You want to keep one of them out of the ring and out of reach while you focus your attention on the other to get as much damage in as possible.
Yeah. Ooh, nice headbutt there. Oh. Ooh, Fandango.
Dropping the hammer down on Akam.
Ooh, nice.
Akam's just going out. Oh, here we go.
1, 2. Oh. I thought that was it.
Man.
Damn.
It just keeps happening. They're like right there, neck and neck on pinning each other, and it just doesn't want to happen.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is where it's going to end. That is a...
Here's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Oh shit. Damn.
Fandango was just standing on the top ropes, just like, oh, we got this.
Damn. Oh god. So let me get your final predictions. Deuce, Brizongo, or the Usos? Who's walking out as the tag champions?
I still think the Usos are going to take it away, but I really want to see Brazango do it.
Okay. Retro?
Okay, now that they've proved themselves, I kind of want to see Deuce and Domino do it.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect.
I want to see Deuce and Domino denim boys
Awesome.
do this.
Well, with that being said, guys, we will be skipping next Friday, but the following weekend we will be bringing you guys the sister show pay-per-view, where once again we will have JamSaw and Retro. And with that being said, guys, we will see you then. Peace.